I grew up in a little town in Germany. The name of the town is Höchst, Höchst im Odenwald. In Höchst there were, besides my family, about 20 other Jewish families. And we lived in complete harmony with other Christian people. We were Germans in the true sense of the word, but we were also Jews. Everybody in Höchst knew that we were Jews. I was an only child and had a very happy childhood. My father played violin and mouth organ. My mother sang and I played piano. After 3 years in grammar school, I took a train every day, this 9 years, to go to a bigger town. It was actually a school for girls. After I finished the school, I used to take a train every day to another town to go to a business college. There were several incidents which happened. One was on New Year's night. We passed on the street other people and other young people, and everybody said, Happy New Year. Of course, he said in German. So, Prost Neujahr. And one of them who passed me said, Happy New Year, you foreigner. People who knew me all my life, they went on the other side when they saw me coming. These were the things which were really unbelievable to me and unreal. When I wanted to immigrate to America, the mayor from our little town came to our house and said, Elsa, I heard you can go to America. I want you to go as fast as you can, because I know a lot of things. And I will help you in any way I can to make it easy for you, which he did. My mother had died in 1936, half a year before I came to America. My girlfriend passed me on the street and did not dare to tell me how sorry she is that my mother died, because she was afraid to talk to me. If somebody would have seen it, they would have sent her to the concentration camp. In June 1937, I took the boat to go to America. And even then, it was a terrible thing for me to leave. Also, I knew I had to leave. I left my father. I did not tell him that I leave. I couldn't. And the last time when I saw him, I said goodbye to him, but I left the next day. And my father was sent in 1942 to Theresienstadt, where he died where he was killed. In 1938, my fiancé, actually, we were engaged in Germany, but we didn't know if we ever would see each other again. I had to go by train from New York to Nashville. He came a year later, and 2 months later we got married. We were the first refugee couple who got married in Nashville. 3 years later, we were parents of a son, and another 4 years later, another one. In 1962, I went with a group to Europe. I do want to go back and see how it is now in Höchst. And as close I came, as more upset I became. And even tranquilizer, which I had never taken before, didn't do any good. All I wanted to do, what I was telling myself, is to go to the grave of my mother. Quite a few of the stones were demolished in those terrible years. Well, like a miracle, my mother's stone was completely all right. There are so many things which happened when I came back. You know, I had a very good friend. We spent a day together in Frankfurt before I met my other people again. And all we were talking about was former times. He was, of course, not Jewish, you realize that. And we were talking about when we went to another town with our bicycles to a dance, and I had told him, drive ahead so the Nazis here won't see us together. Every time that talk comes about Nazis, which you can't help, he had never done anything but he had also never done anything to avoid that horrible help. And that is what he felt guilty about, that he did not open his mouth. Every time it came, he went out of the room and cried. He could not get over it.